Hey folks, who here is deep in the DeFi space and has been yield farming lately? Well, if so, I have a new DeFi protocol and app that I want to share with you from our longtime patrons for this channel, Crypto.com. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the actual app itself, what benefits it has for liquidity providers, and what all else you need to know. Now, for those of you watching who don't know what DeFi is and haven't looked into the yield farming space, then this video is not quite for you, but I will put one out shortly that's like a deep dive 101 video about all this DeFi and yield farming topics. So if you want to catch that one out, then just subscribe down below to catch it right when it comes out. And before we get started, just real quick, in the pinned comment down below, I will leave a special offer for all of y'all. Now, without further ado, just sit back, relax, and just keep on watching. Okay, so first, timestamps down below for those of you who want to jump ahead. But this is called DeFi Swap. It's a new DeFi protocol which allows people to swap and farm DeFi coins at the best available rate. And I'm just going to go very high level here, and then we can dig into each of these one by one. But liquidity providers with this protocol get generously incentivized with triple yield through fee sharing, their own coin CRO boosted yield, and a bonus LP yield of different coins. And there are 5 main functions in the protocol: swap, pool, boost, APY, and analytics. And so this is what it just looks like. You can connect a wallet right here, MetaMask or Wallet Connect. And swap is where you can trade tokens. Let's say you want to trade some comp for Link. Then it'll tell you the rate, let's say 10 comp, 163. Give you some details here and the route that it could take, compound to wrapped ether to Link. Pretty self-explanatory. Do it all very easily with great rates here. Pool is if you want to add liquidity, then you can add liquidity for certain pairs like Uni and ETH. So let's say you want to do 400 Uni, 5.9 ETH. It can give you your share of the pool, 0.36%. You can add liquidity, and they'll give you a token that represents your share for this. And you can earn yield from doing so, from adding liquidity to this pool. Next is boost. If you want to boost your yield even more, then you can do it simply by staking CRO for different numbers of years, different amounts, and also harvest your yields in 30 to 90 days. You can also calculate yield with this APY. Let's say you provide around 1,000 USD and stake around 5,000 CRO and have a 3-year. Then it gives you your estimated boosted yield, 48.7% APY, and annualized CRO DeFi yield of 3,209 CRO. So pretty self-explanatory here. And in a second, we're going to dive into each of these functions and what they mean more. But before that, if you go into this ... and click analytics, it brings you here to all the activities on this DeFi protocol so far. You can see Ether price, total liquidity, volume, transactions, and all these nice charts, all the tokens on here, wrapped Ether, CRO, Tether USD, USD coin. I'm not going to read all of them. They also have Yearn, Uniswap, Chainlink, and then the pairs. Remember how you can add different pairs by using this pool, right? You can add liquidity for certain pairs. And so they tell you which pairs are getting liquidity here. And then all the different transactions in real time. So pretty neat. And of course, it's decentralized. So you can see all these on the blockchain too, but they just make it easy to read here. Now, they have a blog announcement that I want to go through first right here, and I'll leave the link down below in the description as well. So the triple yield that you can get as a liquidity provider. Fee sharing, LPs will be rewarded with 0.3% of the trading volume of their respective liquidity pools, the one that you offer liquidity to. CRO DeFi yield is for those who also stake CRO on top of doing that, and this can boost your yield by up to 20x and harvest daily yield in as little as 30 days. And the bonus LP yield is my favorite one because you can receive additional coins of those DeFi projects as an LP. So you can receive Link, Yearn, or Uni, or other ones potentially if they participate in this. Farming is really easy. Just connect your MetaMask or other Wallet Connect enabled crypto wallets. There are some generous launch incentives, 14 million CRO for the first 14 days of this. To be eligible, just be a liquidity provider and stake a minimum of 1,000 CRO on DeFi Swap Boost. Farmers, this is for you. If you want to farm some yield here, you could definitely do so here. And I'll let you read more about the payout distribution, coin supported. We saw that in the list earlier. It's not available to residents and citizens of certain markets. You can see that here on their blog post. It is a fork of Uniswap v2, so it is pretty confident in the security and strength of their smart contracts, but they also got it audited a lot by different organizations and security teams. And then in the white paper, they dig into some even more juicy details that I want to go through real quick. First of all, the price that you get with this swap feature right here, if you go back to swap, you know how they determine the price, right? Like DAI and CRO, 100 DAI, and so forth, right? This is how you determine the swap mechanism. And it's a little bit complex, but I'll let you read it yourself, and I'll leave a link down below. Basically, what you need to know for the swap feature is you can swap between any two supported tokens, kind of like within a decentralized exchange or DEX, by paying a 0.3% swap fee. They can do a direct conversion if there's a liquidity pool, or route trades if otherwise, right? So that's good. They try to get you the best price. You can add to a liquidity pool of 2 ERC20 tokens, and they issue an ERC20 token for that pool as proof of proportional ownership of the underlying reserves. So if you hold those pool tokens, that's how you get the swap fee paid to you. And there's some other details you should note here. The boost is if you stake CRO tokens to increase your DeFi yield, minimum 1,000, and you can choose a staking period of 1 to 4 years. You can view your balance. You can claim your accrued yield in a click just by paying some gas. And bonus yield is the cool part, where you can get tokens of other projects directly as well. And then APY is the calculator I showed you. Analytics, we showed you that too. Here's some more info about their incentive program and their generous yields. Some details about vesting, if it's required or not, about different amounts of CRO staked, and what's the amount of yield pool that they're going to share, right? And how you can redeem it. So you can read that here. And here's the multipliers. The 1,000 minimum number of year stake, you get 1x for 1 year, up to 2x for 4 year. And to get the 20x as the highest, you need to be a whale and own 50 million CRO staked for 4 years, right? That's how you get the 20x yield boost. And once again, it has a lot of the same things that we touched on earlier. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, if you have tried this out before, yield farmers, liquidity providers who want to generate some additional passive income through the coins that you may already have, this is another way to do so in the DeFi space. Super exciting that Crypto.com is launching this and listening closely to the crypto space as to what innovative products we want. Now, as always, I appreciate you watching this video. This is Kevin, and have a great rest of your day.